I have to be very careful because my roommate is reading this book, and she said that if I lost her place, she would be very upset with me.
Hi, says the girl with the right eyes that pairs pretty well when she hits you with the soft smile.
Hi friends, it's Rory, and today is going to be a video where I literally just tell you to read a book I've been telling you to read for forever. Hello, hi. Today's gonna be a short video because it's literally just me telling you why you should read one of my favorite series ever, because the third book is coming out on February 1st. And that series is The Gay Teen's Guide to Defeating a Siren by Cody Wagner. I've mentioned this series a whole heck of a lot. I'm sure if you've been watching me for a little while, you've heard me talk about it. I've even had some of my commenters come in and say that they started to read the series just because of me, and I'm so excited that you did. And this is why you, yes you, viewer who have not read the Gay Teen's Guide to Defeating a Siren series yet, should read this series and be hyped that the third book is coming out in a couple of days. First of all, look at these covers. Look at them. They're so pretty. Are you kidding me? Here's the third one. Like, are you kidding me? Look at those covers. Stunning. Stunning. We love to see it. Let me go ahead and just tell you who may not know what A Gay Teen's Guide to Defeating a Siren is about. The Gay Teen's Guide to Defeating a Siren is about the main character, whose name is Blaze Trails, which is a joke that is made several times, so don't worry if you laugh about that, because so does the main character. And he accidentally outs himself, and his family decides, we're gonna send you over to a gay conversion school that their pastor suggests for them. So he goes there and he's so upset because he didn't mean to out himself, and he thinks he's about to be, tortured because he's in a gay conversion school. And then on the first day, the school breaks the news. They're like, hey, guess what? We just tell people we're a gay conversion school, but we're actually just a school where queer kids can, live their life and be free from their parents. We set you up, we let you, have this freedom, and then you graduate and you can be whoever you want because you're out of your parents' clutches. So we're all basically just a lie so that you can be gay in school and be safe while your parents think that you're being gay converted. So they all go to the school, and Blaze, makes friends with his roommates and some other people. He gets a crush on a boy, and he's living his life, and then he discovers the secret of the siren. So the siren is someone who can control people through her voice. She's a siren. She's a regular siren. But this siren is using her voice to turn people into homophobic monsters, basically, just like the Westboro Baptist Church. So they may not personally feel that way, but they get turned into that through her. And Blaze and his friends have to defeat the siren. Hence why it's called The Gay Teen's Guide to Defeating the Siren. These are some of my favorite books. Guys, it is not a joke how much I absolutely adore these books. I picked it up when it had the old cover. I have an old video where I talk about book covers that I think are ugly for books that are amazing, and I talked about the old cover for The Gay Teen's Guide, which was not great. These ones are beautiful, wonderful, 10 out of 10, but the old one was not it, and somehow I still read the book and it was just as fantastic there. So I read this book in a day and a half. It was so damn good, and I was like, dang, fantastic. And then 7 months later, I looked into my Kindle thing and I was like, oh yeah, this book was so good. And I went to see if the second one came out, and it had come out 2 days before. I was like, holy shit, yes, oh my gosh. And then I read this book in 5 hours, and it is thicker than the first one, but I read it in 5 hours, straight shot at it. And the twists that come in this book are amazing. I did not see them coming until a nanosecond before they happened, and then I was like, Oh my gosh! What? And I've been waiting for like a year and a half-ish for the third one to come out. And it comes out this week and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I've already pre-ordered the book. I've already waiting for it to it's set to auto download on my Kindle and I'm gonna burst through and read it all, I swear to God. So, besides the fact that the plot and the twists are amazing, why else should you read this book? And it's because the characters, I really, really love all of the characters. So you have obviously Blaze, who's the main character, and he's cool. I love him. In addition to that, you have Blaze's roommates. So there is Cassie, who is kind of like seen as, you know, very smart and punctual, and she's very much there. And then you have Jimmy, who is like just kind of weird. And then you also have his friend Rose, who is, I love her, 100% lesbian queen. We love to see it. Now, admittedly, because of the subject matter, there is a lot of homophobia in this book. If you do not feel comfortable with that, that's 100% fine. There are also a couple of deaths, so if you don't feel comfortable with that, completely get it. I'm not saying who dies, but it can be very emotional. I cried when I read these books. But just finding out how I love these books so much. Just they're so good. Highly recommend them. And along with that, they're just funny. There are parts of this book that make me laugh out loud. I also really enjoy Blaze's relationship with his sister. You don't see her a lot because naturally most of the books take place while he's at school, but she's really cool. I'm really, really hoping that the third one has more of her. These books are so easy to read. Like, they're enjoyable. There are a couple of pacing issues in the first one, but once you get towards the end, it smooths right out. And then this one, I didn't notice any pacing issues at all. But this is a 4 and 5 star book for me, and I'm really hoping that the third one will be a 5-star book for me as well. They're really, really good. I highly, highly recommend them. And you can pre-order the third one now on Kindle, and Cody Wagner hasn't said anything, but what in the preview pictures, I did see a hardcover like box set, and I'm really hoping that there is a hardback like book set, because if there is, I'm gonna order that so fast. Like, you have it's shocking how fast I will order that. Like, if he's just like, guess what, you can buy all 3 in hardback with this book set, I'll be like, mine, 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 mine. I don't care how much money I have in my bank account, it's mine. I'm getting it now. Hi, hello. Anyways, like I said, this is just going to be a really quick video for me to be like super duper excited that the third book is coming out, and also to tell you, if you have not read these, please do. You can get them all on Kindle. I don't know. I originally read them through Kindle Unlimited. I think they may still be available there, but I don't have Kindle Unlimited anymore, so I don't know 100%. But if not, they're really, really not that expensive if you buy the Kindle version, and they're so good. They're so good. Please read these books. Please read these books. Please. Please read these books. And if you have already read these book series, like I know a couple of you guys have, please talk to me about how excited I am for the third book. Please talk to me about these book series at all. I'm really excited. And I hope that more people read this series, because I love it so much. And it has become my brand to be obsessed with this book series. Oh shit, I don't have a fanfiction. Today's fanfiction of the day, I figured I'd do something for an obscure fandom, seeing as I'm talking about an obscure book series. So I'm gonna give you an Ever After High fanfiction, which, hi, I also love Ever After High. If you don't know that, you should watch the show. I am a simp for for Applewhite. Even though everyone hates her, I kin Darling Charming. It's fine. We've accepted that I'm a little bit weird. And the fanfiction that I'm giving you today is called Absolutely Smitten by Pastel Paperclips. It is about Applewhite and Darling Charming, and basically Apple really needs to speak to Daring, who's Darling's brother, about kind of like their fairy tale destiny, not knowing that Darling is actually her Prince Charming. And everyone is just done with Apple and Darling's shit and just like stop being weird and just start being lesbians together. Anyways, it's highly entertaining. It's one of those, you know, it's one of those things where it's like everyone else around knows that there's something going on between the two of them, except for the one person who should know what's going on. It's very, very funny. Other than that, as always, I hope that you guys had a great time with me today. There is a link down below to where you can register to vote. There's also links to different social movements that are going on, ways that you can make your world a better place. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!
They don't wanna talk, they don't wanna feel the voice in my head saying I don't think I'm. They don't wanna talk, they don't wanna feel the voice in my head saying I don't think I'm real, 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 I don't think I'm. I don't know where my head's been at.